Welcome to B2B Tech Talk, Ingram Micro's destination for information on technology, business, and the people that make them run. This episode is sponsored by Xvantage, Ingram Micro's game changing platform designed to help your business run better and grow faster. Best-selling business author Tiffany Bova said in her book, The Experience Mindset, that to sustain growth, companies need to focus on culture as much as people, process, and tools. Our next guests are on Ingram Micro Canada's executive leadership team. Tyler Coughlan, Bill Steed, and Rusty Ramos will share how and why the customer and the employee experience matters at Ingram Micro. Gentlemen, welcome to B2B Tech Talk.
Thanks. Great to be here.
How lucky are we to have members of our Canadian executive leadership team here on B2B Tech Talk? And all I'm hearing is it's all about the experience, Tyler. It is all about the customer experience, the associate experience, the vendor experience. And with Xvantage, what have we done? How has it facilitated the experience and made it better for our associates as well as our partners?
Yeah, well, I would say in a number of different ways, as you can imagine, with the investments that we've made. So, I would start off by saying, from an associate experience standpoint, we've inherently been so encumbered by a lot of functional
Yeah.
work that we've been able to strip that all out. When you're at the center of where technology gets developed, you're putting together massive solutions for multi-vendor, and they're very, very complex.
Yeah.
As a result, we tend to focus so much on the functional nature of the development of that, and more importantly, the logistics management. By being able to strip that all out and really take that out of the equation, we can focus more on the customer. So
Yes.
that's leading to better customer experiences, right? And so that's allowing us to be able to develop more business outcomes and really kind of connect with our customers better than ever we have before.
That is incredible. And I know how much they appreciate it when we remove the friction
That's
and
right.
make doing business so much easier. And Bill, talking about doing business much easier, how you've been interacting with our partners, what are they saying about what we're doing and how we're evolving?
Well, I think the evolution towards more advanced solutions is evident in the Canadian market. I mean, we've made big investments there in people and processes. I think it's paying off in business. Our business is growing wildly there, which is great for everybody. We're really excited about the team we've put together, and I think our offering stands on its own. If you look at some of the things we're doing around cloud computing and
Yeah.
security specifically, everybody's interested in that, and we're just nailing it every day. And so, really, really proud of what the team has got going there, and really, really happy to see the results paying off in sales. It's been really great year for us.
So, Bill, where are you seeing in Canada? What are the verticals that we're really going after that Ingram is really shining?
And I'm not sure if it's really a vertical market focus, to be honest. I
Mhm.
mean, um, thankfully, we have customers that service just about every vertical across the
Yeah.
country. So it really varies by region. So if you look at Western Canada as an example, it's largely related to energy and the oil patch. And when that business isn't doing well, it hurts all the whole country, frankly,
Yeah.
because we are a resources based economy in Canada for the most part. In central regions, really, it's about banking a lot, banking and there's more sort of general enterprise in the central part of the country, a lot of manufacturing and so on. And again, as you move out west, Montreal's more the same, insurance, banking, a lot of government, and then the federal region, of course. So lucky for us, we have partners that support all those vertical markets. So when one's down, another one's up, and it kind of makes our business simpler to manage and less sort of rocky.
We have had the good fortune of interviewing several partners from Canada
Oh yeah,
over the past couple of days. And I have to tell you, their experience by what they've shared has been uh, just amazing. They are so happy with their
awesome.
partnership with Ingram Micro and how we've been able, they're members of our communities as well, Trust X Alliance community. But it's so just refreshing to hear when we make such a difference in their lives, not just business, but personal too. It
Sure.
just bleeds into what they do at home as well, because actually, what we're doing is giving them more time to have more of a family experience because they don't have to, we don't, Monday, their Sunday,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
Because they don't have to,
Sunday becomes a Monday.
right?
Right.
Exactly. We all know what that means. Rusty, I'm going to turn to you now and
Sure.
talking about partner experience. Financial solutions plays a huge role in that.
Exactly.
How has that evolved over the years since you have taken this role?
Yes. Well, let's go back to like when we went through our Global Cloud Innovation Summit in Vegas. Paul Bay, for instance, said that Xvantage is the result of putting the customer in the middle, right? We take that mantra and kind of move that over to financial services. We have a lot of solutions for our customers, but I don't assume that I know what the customer needs. So what we do is we listen, right? A customer can be in different stages of their business evolution. They might need a solution as simple as just terms to something more complex like leasing, or something that's more business innovative like monetizing their managed services cash flow. So from an Ingram standpoint, our job is to put the customers in the middle. It's to listen and to understand what we can do to make their business grow better, bigger, more profitable. So
But you can't do that unless they bring the opportunities to you, right?
yes,
It's really important that those opportunities are presented to you and
yes,
to our finance team in order to get them to yes.
exactly. And our mantra at Ingram is the finance team. We're not bookkeepers. We're business partners. So I work very well with Tyler and with Bill. And the key to all this is, for instance, for projects, for bids, that finance is involved up front. So we can be part of the selling solution because financing is part of getting things done. So it's a partnership with Bill and with Tyler to get things done, and we're very excited that we have that good chemistry among us.
That's fantastic. I'm going to go back to you, Tyler. Um, when people think about customer experience, they think, I just want to make them happy. I'm going to send them, some of our tchotchkes and make them happy. Um,
Show up with
you have
donuts.
yes, you've redefined this now at Ingram Micro. How are you doing that?
Well, I think it's a combination of a number of things, and includes, like Rusty said, is listening to the customer. You've really got to take an introspective look on how we're performing across all areas of the business. That's really, really important. And making sure that you have a feedback loop process to make sure that you can collect and analyze the data, but also have conversations with our partners. And they'll tell you, if you ask, they'll tell you how we're doing,
Yeah.
good and bad.
Yeah.
And although it's great to hear the good, the real root is where you can continue to get better, is that when people are bold enough to share where we're not performing as well as we need to. And so I'd say that's one thing. The other thing that I touched on, and you mentioned earlier, how you've been talking to the Canadian partners and been
Right.
pleased. I think one of the ways that we've done that, and both Rusty and Bill alluded to it, is showing up as one Ingram.
Yes.
And I know that's been a initiative of ours for a long time, but we're really putting that into practice in the Canadian market. So it's incumbent upon the sales organization to really open up those doors, to have open-ended conversations with our partners about where they need to go, the help that we can provide, and then in bringing in the subject matter experts that can help us have more meaningful conversations, listen to the partner, and form a solution that's leading to better business outcomes, not only for them, but also to the end users.
I love that. And I love how, I've been with Ingram for 10 years, and the evolution since I started 10 years ago in a meeting room. I think Jen Villers was also in that meeting room with me 10 years ago. And we were just at the edge of
Yes.
understanding and listening. And here we are today. And, hats off, because, like, I think what you just said was so powerful, that we are really truly working together as one and not in siloed lanes
That's right.
to deliver what we're supposed to do
Right.
in our jobs. So hats off to you
Yeah,
guys.
I'll jump in on that too. Rusty hit it on the head. We're a big company, and sometimes just showing up together can bring a world of difference. And it's not that common in my experience to see finance playing such an active role, interfacing with our customers in support of our sales efforts and their sales efforts, frankly, and really bringing creative solutions to the business to help us move the ball forward for all the constituents. It helps their end users, it helps our reselling partners. Obviously, the vendors love it, and it really shows a commitment to the customer's business at a broader level when you bring finance to the conversation. And I think that's unusual. I think that's great. And I think Rusty plays an important role there, working with Tyler and I. So it's good.
We have quite a few partners here from Canada
Yeah.
this week. Well done. Do you know how
Thank you.
many are here?
Yeah,
They
we're
do
happy.
show up
Yeah.
well. I love it, and they all know each other very well. It's a very tight
Yeah.
community, and the vendors are also represented from Canada as well. Had a couple of them in the hot seat, and they just couldn't say enough good
Wow.
things. So whatever it is that y'all are sprinkling up there in Canada, keep doing it. It's really paying off, and the customers realize it.
Thank you. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
intentional
amazing.
Yes,
design, right? We make sure that we spend a real good amount of time with our customers
yes.
and making those connections with the vendors so they do show up together, right? And they know each other's business. And so, that's without a doubt by design.
The word that you used, intention, that's a really powerful word. And when you think about it, if all that we do is focus very intentionally
That's right.
on outcomes and
Hmm.
success, there's no other outcome that will achieve, right? And you
Yeah.
guys are just you're killing it, doing such a great job. Anything else that you want to share with our audience about what's going on in Canada?
I would just say, like, we're going to keep doubling down on this effort. It's so important to us that we bring a high expectation to our customers. I think that we can help them. Give us a
Yeah.
call. We're a big outfit, and sometimes we forget to tell everybody all the great things we're doing. And so, give us more bats. Come and meet with us. We'd love to come and talk to you, and just have a conversation about what's important, and we'll find ways to help for sure.
I would just say the pace of change that we're seeing today is unlike anything I've ever seen before. And we've been in the market for a long, long time. And so I would say, particularly with the investments that we're making with Xvantage, the change management and the articulation to Bill's point of all of these changes and the functionality that we're delivering to the market every 2 weeks almost is a challenge in and of itself to be able to get that message out. So to Bill's point, making sure that you're getting partnering with Ingram Micro, understanding the journey that we're on because it is a journey, and the roadmap that we're delivering to the market. So I think that's just the communication and having dialogue with your Ingram partners to be really critical now more than ever.
So engage, engage, engage.
Absolutely.
Rusty,
Yes.
what about you?
No, I'd like to emphasize what Bill and Tyler said, right? We're a management team that embraces change. I think there was a good article that I read about Ingram micromanagement, and it applies to Bill and Tyler. We manage by looking through the windshield, not the rear view mirror. So we're a forward looking team, and we will do what's best for the partner community. So,
I love it. Thank
yes.
you, gentlemen, so much for
Thank you.
I
joining us
appreciate
today
the
on
opportunity.
B2B
It's
Tech
fun.
Talk.
Thanks.
It's great to have Canada represented.
Go Canada.
And nobody said A.
Not one
Not
time.
once.
We're working on that.
Well done.
Thanks.
Thank you again.
Thanks very
Thanks.
much.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the rest of the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. If you like this episode and you want to continue the conversation online, use hashtag B2B Tech Talk.